I must not fail to mention here that the advocates of this doctrine, eager to display their talent in assigning purpose to things, have introduced a new style of argument to prove their doctrine, i.e., a reduction, not to the impossible, but to ignorance, thus revealing the lack of any other argument in its favor. For example, if a stone falls from the roof on somebody's head and kills him, by this method of arguing they will prove that
the stone fell in order to kill the man, for if it had not fallen for this purpose by the will of God, how could so many circumstances,
And there are often many coinciding circumstances,
have chanced to concur?
Perhaps you will reply that the event occurred because the wind was blowing and the man was walking that way. But they will persist in asking
Why the wind blew at that time and why the man was walking that way at that very time.
If you again reply that the wind sprang up at that time because on the previous day the sea had begun to toss after a period of calm and that the man had been invited by a friend, they will again persist, for there is no end to questions.
But why did the sea toss, and why was the man invited for that time?
And so they will go on and on asking the causes of causes, until you take refuge in the will of God, that is, the sanctuary of ignorance. Similarly, when they consider the structure of the human body, they are astonished, and being ignorant of the causes of such skillful work they conclude that it is fashioned not by mechanical art but by divine or supernatural art, and is so arranged that no one part shall injure another. As a result, he who seeks the true causes of miracles and is eager to understand the works of nature as a scholar, and not just to gape at them like a fool, is universally considered an impious heretic and denounced by those to whom the common people bow down as interpreters of nature and the gods. For these people know that the dispelling of ignorance would entail the disappearance of that astonishment, which is the one and only support for their argument and for safeguarding their authority.
The Ethics, Part 1, Appendix.